The old-fashioned cocktail is the biggest selling cocktail in the world, but have you ever tried a rum and raisin old-fashioned? Keep watching on Let's Talk Drinks. Hi everyone, so today I want to make an old-fashioned, but I want to use some flavors that I really enjoy in an ice cream of all things. I love rum and raisin ice cream, and I thought, why not make it a little bit more adult, but in a stirred down, spirit-forward cocktail. And the first thing I'm going to use today is Appleton Estate Signature. I wanted to use a rum for this cocktail that isn't overly sweet. Okay, so there are a lot of rums out there that have a lot of sugar in them that I enjoy. However, because of the other ingredients and for the balance, I would start with the drier style rum, and for me, Appleton is perfect. So it is 60 mils or 2 ounces of a Jamaican style drier type of rum. Next up, so we have the rum. We're going to add some of the raisin element. Pedro Ximenez sherry. For those of you that haven't had PX or Pedro Ximenez before, it is decadent, it is beautiful. It is pretty much the grape variety, Pedro Ximenez, that is laid out for it to start to dry out in the sun. And normally what they'll do is that will remove the moisture from the grapes. They will then ferment it and turn it into a sherry. And you've got this really rich, raisiny sort of flavor that comes from it. It is a little bit overpowering in a good way. I love this on my ice cream, but it is super sweet, so be careful. I'm talking probably for this cocktail, 10 mils or 1/3 of an ounce. Next up, in the rum and the PX, I like a little bit of a sort of a coffee tone with that as well. So I'm going to use some Dead Man's Finger coconut rum. Probably just about a bar spoon. Okay, it doesn't sound like there's a lot going in there, but it's only to just add a little bit of that sort of coffee flavor at the back of the drink there. Then to marry all those flavors together and really season the drink, because that's what bitters does to a drink, I'm going to add a dash and a half of the Angostura Bitters, and then just a couple drops of the Fee Brothers Aztec Chocolate Bitters. I don't want that chocolate to overpower the cocktail, but I want just a little bit. 2 drops, I think, will be perfect. It sounds like there's hardly nothing going in there, but trust me, it'll be right. I'm going to add some ice and give it a nice stir. We're just stirring down the drink now, adding dilution, chilling down the cocktail. I can really smell that Appleton rum coming out from here. It smells awesome. If you like a little bit sweeter, you can add a little bit more of that Pedro Ximenez to it. For me though, I don't want it to be sort of that really sickly sweet. All right, let's give that a try. Actually, believe it or not, I'm going to try that with a straw. I do want a little bit more of that PX in there. So I might make it 15 mils. So I'm going to add an extra 5 mils to it. This is because I've added no sugar syrup to it as you normally would in an old fashioned. So my sweetening element is coming from the Pedro Ximenez. All right. Try that again. That's way better. All right, so really important, guys, to test your cocktail before you serve it up. I'm going to serve this up on a clear block of ice in a rocks glass. There we go. For my garnish, to use just a little bit of an orange twist. All I really want from that is those essential oils though. I'm not going to drop it in there, just going to discard. And that is the Rum and Raisin Old Fashioned. Yeah, that is bang on. I'm getting the really delicious taste of the rum coming through. It is the most It is what I'm picking up mostly in this cocktail. However, then you get that really nice balanced sweetness of the Pedro Ximenez, which is bringing back that rummy that raisiny sort of flavor. The chocolate bitters, the Angostura, not a lot in there. The coffee, very hard to pick up, but trust me, it does make a difference in the balance of that cocktail. It's really just bringing other flavors together instead of sort of standing out. That's a really good drink. If you're a rum lover and you're getting tired of just drinking rum on its own, I mean, like who would actually, but you want to try something a little bit different, I would definitely suggest that you try this. Oh, that is really good. Guys, if there's another rum cocktail that you would like me to make, do a video of, please hit me down in the comment section there, and please like, subscribe. We'll see you again soon on Let's Talk Drinks.